Alright, big headline for the meme coin crowd. 21 shares just registered a Dogecoin ETF with the DTCC under the ticker TDOG. Translation? Wall Street's plumbing is now wired for Doge. Settlement clearing the behind-the-scenes pipes. Ready. But does DTCC listing mean approval? Not yet. Registration is like plugging in the cables. The power switch, the regulator's green light, still isn't flipped. Even so, this cuts a lot of operational uncertainty, and it signals that potential inflows are already lining up. What actually changes with DTCC? TDOG is on the active list. TDOG is on the pre-launch list. That means if approval comes, execution can be fast. Regulated investors could get price exposure to Doge without wallets, without seed phrases or custody drama. Think turnkey access from a brokerage screen. Why Doge and why now? 2024 made Bitcoin ETFs feel normal. This is the next logical step, listed products that give exposure without holding the asset directly. That usually means wider audience reach, simpler compliance for institutions, potentially stronger liquidity. So yeah, less meme, more mainstream. But while Doge grabs headlines, there's a new wave forming. Maxi Doge Pepinode. Maxi Doge, ticker Maxi, wants to move beyond pure hype. The pitch is an actual user base with utility in its ecosystem, perks, functions, events. Add loyalty mechanics that reward participation, and governance powered by Pepinode's virtual mine-to-earn model. What's Pepinode? It's a plug-and-play toolkit for creators who have a community but don't want technical headaches. Spin up a token, set basics like taxes, burns, liquidity, use dashboards to track activity, and kickstart engagement loops, all with a fun, community-driven vibe. From meme to utility is the big theme. The native token unlocks features and discounts, tying value to real usage. The idea is to industrialize phase 0, less DIY chaos, more process and UX, so non-devs can go from concept to launch without losing the playful essence that makes memecoins viral. Why does this week matter? DTCC listing isn't the finish line, but it's a strong setup. If approval lands, liquidity could deepen and price discovery could improve. And for community projects, timing is perfect. Attention is high, infrastructure is catching up, the on-ramp for traditional capital is almost there. The real question, can teams convert hype into active users? That's the difference between a moment and a movement, measurable, sustainable participation beyond the noise. So, is Dogecoin about to go mainstream? The cables are plugged in. Now we wait for the switch. Until then, zoom out, watch the plumbing, and track where users actually show up, because that's where lasting value tends to follow. The memecoin landscape is evolving rapidly, with institutional infrastructure finally catching up to retail demand. Regulatory clarity remains the key catalyst, with each approval setting precedent for the next wave of applications. The most successful projects are those building genuine communities around real utility, not just speculative trading. As technology matures, the barrier between traditional finance and crypto continues to dissolve. Institutional adoption accelerates when compliance frameworks are clear and operational risks are minimized. The innovation pipeline remains strong, with new projects learning from both successes and failures of previous cycles. User experience improvements are making crypto accessible to mainstream audiences without technical expertise. Global adoption patterns suggest crypto utility extends beyond speculation into real-world financial solutions. Market maturation brings both opportunities and challenges as crypto assets integrate with traditional finance. Sustainability concerns are driving innovation in consensus mechanisms and energy-efficient blockchain solutions. The long-term vision remains unchanged, a more open, accessible, and efficient global financial system. Success in this space requires patience, preparation, and focus on fundamentals over short-term price movements. The strength of crypto lies not in any single project, but in the global community driving continuous innovation. Measured optimism, combined with rigorous due diligence, remains the best approach to navigating this evolving landscape. The infrastructure being built today will support the next generation of financial innovation and mainstream adoption. Whether Dogecoin goes mainstream or not, the broader transformation of finance continues around the clock. Stay informed, stay diversified, and remember that lasting value comes from projects that solve real problems for real users. The cables are connected, the infrastructure is ready, and the next chapter of crypto adoption is being written right now.